Welcome to another 5 Day with Jay. I'm J.R. Murdoch. I have not renamed this to 10 a Day with Jay yet, but that might happen sooner rather than later. Oh, who knows? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. As I keep saying time after time, we're still figuring this out. And there's no hurry. There's no rush. Again, there's no audience. Not to say that I don't appreciate everybody that's watching this. I appreciate everybody that views every one of my videos. I do. But again, I don't have 100,000 viewers. I don't have 1 million viewers. At best, I'm getting 2 or 3 viewers. I was looking at Murdoch Minute earlier today just to get an idea of where those videos were at. Don't think I even had 50 views across all the videos, all 30 videos. I kind of expected it, but again, I wanted to try. I put some effort into it. I know it would take more time to get it going and more effort, but at this time, I would rather put my effort into my writing. One thing that it did help me with is sitting down every day and writing the scripts for it. Yes, I scripted them all. So it would be 400 or 500 words tops, but I would write something to do every one of those. And that kind of got me back in that. And now I'm sitting down and I'm writing words for Giant Robot Planetary Competition, Book 3. Sat down again this evening. Wrote another 1,000 words. We're over 7,500 words, almost 7,600 words. Slow, steady progress is what I'm doing right now. And I'm happy with the progress that's being made. I'm extremely happy with where the story is going. Only a couple chapters in and I'm like, oh, wait, no. Everything's already blowing up and going wrong. I love when this kind of thing happens. And I'm about to hit a stretch in the book where it's time to start introducing the new character Smith and build this thing up. I don't want to spoil book 2, so I can't talk about book 2. But Smith in book 3 will become a new POV character. In Billy Barbarian, he was not a POV character. He was there. But thinking through why he was there gives me more reason to bring him into the GRPC universe. He belongs there. He has a good reason to be there. Because of what he did in Billy Barbarian makes him fit even more so. The more I think about it, it's like, this just works. It's almost like I planned it all together and it all just kind of fits and clicks. I love when that happens with some of my stories, when things just click together. It's fun. At any rate, I have an invitation to submit a story for a publication. Obviously, no guarantee. A number of people got invitations. They're only looking for a handful of guest writers. Obviously, I'll need to write something and submit it, see if it gets accepted. I think that would be wonderful to get accepted into that, because that's one of the things that I'm doing here. I'm working on expanding my brand. I'm working on expanding my writing, expanding my reach. That's the whole goal of doing this channel, is expanding what I'm doing rather than just sitting in my little bubble and writing words and hoping for the best, releasing it to the world. I've seen far too many writer friends of mine spend a lot of money on editing, a lot of money on gorgeous book covers, and sell a handful of books and get frustrated. Some do try again. Keep on going. Keep on trying. Don't give up. But also set your expectations. Realize there's going to be an outlay before you see anything come back in. My dad always told me when I was younger, in order to make money, you got to spend money. Money isn't just going to flow into your hands for free. Nowadays, you can do a lot of work yourself There's a lot of tools to help you to get a polished product ready to go. A lot of what you're going to be investing in is time to learn the product, to learn and get the experience of doing what you're going to do. You still need to write a good story. That's the biggest challenge. You got to get a decent book cover. You got to get a decent blurb. You've got to have some decent editing. Editing's one thing that I've always lacked. If you can pay somebody to do your editing for you, wonderful, good for you. To get professional editing might cost you a few $100, if not $1,000 or more. To get a decent cover, you can spend $100 and get a fairly decent cover. You can spend $1,000 and get an absolutely brilliant cover. But if you spend $2,000 to $5,000 on your first book and expect to make any of that back, unless you've got a massive following somewhere, it's not going to happen. It just isn't. The odds are against you. The best thing to do is have a great story first. Have a decent cover, have a decent blurb. There's editing tools out there. You can move. Microsoft Word does a decent job. You can still do better. Read through it yourself. Have friends read through it. Grammarly is a free tool. Use Grammarly. Do the most to keep your cost as low as possible. Put the book out there. Move on to the next book. That's what I've been doing all these years. I didn't edit my books as well as I should have, which is what I still need to go back and I've done the editing. I need to get the new versions uploaded. I know I need to do the new paperback versions. I think that's what I'm dragging my feet on, is the frustration of it takes a lot to get the formatting right for the ebook and for the paperback. It's two totally separate versions. I need to make sure I get that done, get it completed, and get it out there. It's me dragging my own feet. I know that. I also need to get the new books out there. Again, I say this all the time. I need to get it done. I'm getting there. I'm not going to hit the ground running right out of the box. I know that. Again, that's why I've put the Murdoch Minute aside. I've put the Time Lapse Tuesday aside, although I will keep recording time lapses, and I might be dropping more time lapses out there. They're fun to do. They're cool. I've got this tree outside with lots of birds in it. It's fun to watch them. It's fun to watch when the hawk flies in the tree and scares them all away. It's fun to watch the clouds go overhead. I'm doing some night lapse videos that I think it's fun to see. Yes, we've got a lot of light pollution in San Diego, but it's fun to do them. Everybody needs a hobby. Right now, I've got multiple hobbies. I've got hobby 1. I've got hobby 2. I've got hobby 3. I've got hobby 4. There's only so much time in a day, and I get that. So it's a matter of just assigning priorities. Right now, I want to get my writing back in gear. I want to start getting more of these books out there and see what happens. I really do. I'm really anxious to get them out and to get the 4 or 5 I'm going to write this year. Right now, my mind is set on 4. I know I can get 4 books written this year easily, even if I only write 1,000 words a day on average. I know I'll get 4 books written easily. If I can step it up a little bit, I can get a 5th one done. I'm not going to pressure myself. That's what I've always done before, is I put too much on my plate. I give myself too much pressure, and then I just sit back and I stop. I stop doing anything. Like doing these videos. I'm not putting any pressure on myself to make them the best videos that are on YouTube. I don't need to. So I'm just getting them recorded. Again, just getting in the habit of doing the recording, getting in front of the camera, and putting content out. Without the pressure, it makes it easier on me to continue to do it. If I try to step up my production really quickly, I'm going to put pressure on myself and I'll stop doing it because it'll be overwhelming. We'll get there. We will get there. Little steps at a time. Little steps at a time is what I'm going for. At any rate, I've been J.R. Murdoch. we'll do this again tomorrow. Until next time, stay awesome.